Hey guys, Red Pen Mining here. Hope you're doing well. Having a really great day this video. Alright, I have bought 2 more ASIC miners and I'm going to explain to you guys why I bought these. There's 2 main reasons as to why I bought these, and so I'm going to explain that today in this video. So right away I have 2 Antminer L9's I got here, and these are the 17 gigahash models. So these aren't the new like L11's, which I think are coming out in the next month or 2. And current profitability as of recording this video, an L7 17 gigahash currently makes about $7.41 at 7 cents per kilowatt hour. But I'm actually not going to be hosting these at my house, maybe for a little bit, but I'm going to be sending this off to a much cheaper hosting place, which is one of the reasons why I bought these, which I want to expand on later on. But these would be, I think, number 2 and 3 in my lineup now in terms of having L9's in my ASIC farm. I have majority AlphaPex like DG1 pluses and other AlphaPex units in terms of big boy Scrypt mining, but I do have one L9 16 gigahash model. Actually, exactly a year now I've had that running. I haven't had any issues. Granted, I only have one, so anyone that has like a couple hundred, maybe they'll have a couple that'll break, 10% maybe, but I still have mine running at my other basement. Anyways, yeah, these have the new P13 revision plugs there. It did come with the power cable. Goes into a C19C20 cable there end, so that's good, that's good. So let's begin the reasons why I bought these. Okay, so number 1, when Dogecoin crashed about, I don't know, I think like 2 weeks ago, back down under 14 cents, the L9 17 gigahash models were selling for about $4,500 shipped. So I bought 2 and I went through cryptominerbros.com. Thanks to CryptoMinerBros. If you guys are looking for L9's, they have them on sale right now for around I think $4,600. Links down below to check it out if you're interested. But I took advantage of the sale, but that's really not the reason. The biggest reason was I needed to spend about $9,000 because I wanted to depreciate these miners on my taxes before year end. So I had that extra bit of money that I thought of, hey, let's spend it on these miners. Plus, currently they're still, generating a decent amount of profit. Now, some of you guys may say, Red Panda, you could have bought maybe other hardware out there that is maybe more profitable or more sustainable than these L9's. And I had to say, yeah, maybe I could have bought 5090s, RTX 5090s, and maybe done some AI with those. But realistically, I can maybe only buy 3 at max, 3, probably 2, because 5090 prices are going up now. But I'm actually going to make another video more in depth talking about that. So main reason, number 1, was taxes, so that it can lower my effective tax rate by depreciating these $9,000 miners. Next reason why I bought these, and this is a really important reason for anyone that's going to be getting into these types of miners like an L7 17 gigahash, is that I am able to get a lower electrical rate. Alright, so yeah, even at 7 cents per kilowatt hour right now, making about $7 to $8, on these things, I can actually get a cheaper electrical rate for hosting. Okay, so I'm gonna be probably sending these off for hosting. Maybe I'll have these with me for a little bit at my house here, but eventually then I could send these out for much cheaper hosting that I can attain. And so anyone else that's thinking about, buying these types of miners, just know that electrical cost is paramount to understand. If you live in a place that has, hydroelectric, cheap power, then go for it, right? Maybe under 8, maybe under 9 cents, you're still able to make something with these types of miners. And actually the third reason why I bought these is the current network hash rate for Litecoin has kind of plateaued right now. Where Dogecoin's price is right now, 14, 15 cents, I don't think many people are expanding into the Scrypt mining game, right? Buying L9's or maybe buying the new L11's that are coming out, I think these L9's should sustain for a very long time, especially at cheaper electrical rates. Granted, it all depends how many more people, get into Scrypt mining, but I'm taking that risk in believing that these 2 miners that I have here should be able to sustain over time, similar to past history, but past history doesn't always repeat itself, so who knows, right? There's an equilibrium that really depends on, the price of Dogecoin, the network hash rates, how many of these miners are going to be online the network. But I think we've kind of plateaued, and so I don't think many people are going to be investing in these types of miners. So that's the risk I'm I'm gonna be taking. And I guess another reason is efficiency. These L9's, you know, these aren't L7's or, you know, L3 pluses. The efficiency of these machines is much better than majority of the other models that are out there. So if, for instance, if Dogecoin's price does come down, there's gonna be a lot of L3 pluses, L7's, a lot of other inefficient models that are gonna turn off before these L9's, in my opinion. Of course, there's L11's that are coming out, but they're marginally more efficient. I'll show you guys on the screen here the efficiency of, you know, L9 versus L11. You know, it's really not that much better. So yeah, all those reasons combined, that's why I bought these two miners here, these L9's that, you know, 17 gigahash. I actually have the 16 gigahash model, but I've never played around with the 17 gigahash model. But we're gonna, you know what, I'll show you guys here. Let's just turn one on. Let's just make sure it mines. And I'm just curious of the power consumption at the wall here. So, all right, I gotta turn off this I&I box. All right, let me plug it all in and we'll just see what the hash rate is and the power consumption in 1 second. Okay, just got it up. We're using 3,576 watts over just a bit, 17 gigahash here. Just the past 4 minutes runtime, but it is mining. I am connected to PowerPool. If you guys are interested in using PowerPool, links down below. But look at this. So the efficiency of the L9 17 gigahash that I've tested here. So yeah, we're getting 0.2, all right, in terms of watt per hash. So that's nearing pretty close to an L11, which is slated to be, pre-release info, slated to be about 0.184 watt per hash in efficiency. So this L9, these 17 gigahash models, I mean, man, that's already pretty efficient already. And yeah, my ambient temperature right now, oh, I don't have a, I can't tell what my ambient is. It feels like 74 right now Fahrenheit. And the fan, this thing is not loud at all. So actually very similar to my L9 16 gigahash model from a year ago. It's actually not that loud when the temperatures are, you know, suboptimal for ASIC mining. I guess for ASIC hosting, these machines aren't going to be that loud at all. So unless it's like summertime, then probably the fans will ramp up and then it'll get louder. But colder temps right now, it's running just fine. Yeah, oh, these are nice and clean. I don't see any scratches or anything. Did Bitmain pre-mine with these? Actually, let me check the bottom. Let's see here. Yeah, the bottom looks extremely clean. Oh no, I see a little scratch right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's a scratch right here. Other than that, it seems to be pretty clean. Okay guys, that's it. If you guys made it to the end of this video, let me know your thoughts about my purchase here, and I will give away 24-hour hash rate from this Antminer L9 17 gigahash model. All right, I'll choose the winner in like a couple hours after this video is uploaded. So get your comments in. For those that watch the video to the end, yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts about my purchase. All right, I'll choose the winner soon. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Ooh, maybe almost 18 gigahash.